branch of the Tramways Union is not ruling out a boycott of Wellington's new multi-million-dollar busway after 3 buses knocked over pedestrians during the first week of operation. The former pedestrian mall on Manners Street was reopened to buses last Sunday. I spoke earlier to the president of the Wellington branch of the Tramways Union, Nick Kelly, and Wellington's Mayor Celia Wade-Brown. Nick Kelly says bus drivers are shaken up about the run of accidents.
We've had 2 incidents where drivers had a passenger step in front of them, the passenger was taken to hospital. There wasn't anything the driver could actually have done about it in either of those cases, so they are feeling quite nervous and quite on edge.
So what do they want the council to do?
The first thing they could do is put up the barriers on the side of the road, send a clear message out that people should not be walking out on that roadway. The signage perhaps could be changed. Instead of saying look left or right, it should be saying go to the lights, cross at the lights. We don't want people walking out on that road. And further enforcing it, making sure that people, actually having council officers or police or someone actually enforcing the jaywalk bylaws so that people aren't walking out onto the road. So
you want permanent barriers along the road? A temporary barrier just till people get the hang of it won't be enough?
Well, no, other cities around the world have barriers along the footpath. So we can't see why they shouldn't be happening here throughout the central city and certainly along this new piece of road.
Mayor Wade-Brown, what do you think of that?
Oh, good morning. Well, first of all, I'd like to just say how the bus drivers are the unsung heroes of our traffic in our city. They make a wonderful contribution, and I do sympathise with them when they've, through no fault of their own, hurt anybody. I'm not so interested in the barriers. We're open to any suggestions, and I'm sure in the original consultation and also now we'll listen to anything.
So you're open to that, but you want a firm proposal, you're telling me?
Well, I did a little research about barriers, and one of the examples in Kensington High Street was that they've actually been taken out to increase safety of pedestrians. They tend to give drivers a false sense of security. That may be a little different when it's only buses, but it's not only buses going along there. It's been found that people climb over barriers and then they've got nowhere to go.
But at least temporary barriers might be an idea, mightn't they, to let people get the idea?
We've done a little bit with the yellow tape in a number of places. We've certainly still got people walking up and down. And I think people really do need to look out for each other. If you see somebody else when you're walking along, don't hesitate to call out to them.
Nick Kelly, is that a good enough answer for you?
Not really, no. First of all, on the point of consultation, there wasn't any consultation with drivers on this road. No consultation with the union before this road was built, as there haven't been with other roading projects in the central city. So we're not surprised that we've now got lanes that are too tight when turning from Manners to Victoria, that we have yet again a footpath situation where that doesn't really discourage people from jaywalking.
So your members are annoyed enough about this to consider boycotting the route?
Well, that's something that we have to consider, yes. At this point we're working through the hazard notice process and working through the formal health and safety process, but at this point we're not ruling that out. As we say, this is a road we weren't consulted on. It's a road where in the first week we've had 2 serious incidents and others reportedly have happened as well, and a number of near misses. We don't really see that there's been much action taken here, but a tape along the side of the road is it does seem a bit of a signal, but it's not enough.
So Mayor Wade-Brown, you're a new mayor and you just got this lumped upon you, if you like, your first crisis.
Well, it's an important issue, but I've been on council for a while now and I've been part of the decision-making and consultation. We have had a number of submissions from bus drivers and from a lot of other organisations. We've had consultation from a number of people, both formal and through the everyday process of people getting in touch with council. I know that the number of bus drivers got different views, and we've heard from people who are very supportive of the idea of making a more efficient route and from people who objected. We did hear from some people that buses would get stuck in the new route, and with the skill of the drivers and the planning of the engineers, that has not eventuated.
So you're convinced that what you've got is a good system if only people would learn to handle it properly?
I think that it improves the efficiency and reliability of buses, which must take some of the stress from drivers, but it also needs for pedestrians on any road to look before they cross. Narrower roads are safer to cross, they slow drivers down, and we've got 30k from one end to the other, and most bus drivers are doing well under that as they expect people to become used to the improvement.
Now, speaking there to Wellington's Mayor Celia Wade-Brown and the President of the Wellington branch of the Tramways Union, Nick Kelly.